Alright, so I'm back in Mega Man X6, and as I said at the end of the last video, I'm not going to be tackling this guy right here, Blaze Heatnix, in the magma area. I'm not going to be doing him just yet. What I'm actually going to be doing is I'm going to be fighting the second alternate path boss. As I mentioned way earlier, there are there are 8 alternate paths, one in each stage. And there are 3 bosses that appear. The first one was Nightmare Zero, and that unlocked Zero as a playable character. The second one is a familiar face that we've seen earlier in this game. So, what stage am I going to go in? Let's see. Let's check out Sheldon's bonus area. Use Falcon armor. So here we are, Falcon Armor X. So, you know, to get to the bonus area, you need to actually... oh, fun thing to note. These slippery platforms here behave the same as ice, and thus you can get the invincibility glitch off of them if I were playing as Zero. I might show that again later. Probably should have entered as Zero instead, but eh. This boss coming up is a lot easier as X. And it's also in extreme mode, and I've never fought this guy as Zero in extreme mode before. And with X, it's easy peasy, and I probably won't even take a hit. Alright, so let's do a little challenge here. If I take a hit on this next boss, say you're watching the video, leave a comment. The first person that comments, I will give a special prize to. Don't know what it is yet, and it'll probably amount to something that you don't even care about. But just as a little challenge of retention. Why not? Wait a minute. I gotta open this bottom part here. Almost forgot. By the way, guard shell. You can do it like this. Whatever direction on the pad you're holding, it'll be in that area. It's pretty neat. That's Ray Arrow. It's kinda useless. I'm just showing off some special weapons. I haven't been playing as X for a while. Ray Arrow actually kills those shield enemies quite nicely. These red blocks are Ground Scarawage's Nightmare effect. Forgot to I should be pointing those out. But yeah. Oh, I died. Oh dang, I'm all the way back here. Okay. But you can destroy these with Scaravage's weapon, which is the ground dash. Alright. Well, actually, this isn't just the bonus area, this is the path to get to the bonus area, so this area is kind of complicated. Ugh. There's also a blade armor part here. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already, but there is indeed a blade armor piece in this section. What do I do? I guess I'll just use Yamara option. Clear this enemy. Yamara option's kind of a detriment here. I don't want these lasers to kill me, but they're definitely going to kill me. Alright, so what can we do here to not die? Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that's what killed me the last time. These blocks, I guess they do damage to you when you break them. Like, from white in front of them. Alright, that's good to know. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is be at a distance here. Oh, it still hit me. Okay. Oh, whoops. Yeah, this is pretty bad, gameplay-wise, but not gonna be too concerned. It's extreme mode, and there's a lot of stuff going on. Meteor rain here is kind of funny. But you know what's not funny? This guy. Oh, get sniped. Oh, get shot, dude. Okay. Something funky's going on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh no. Oh, these guys are back. Oh wait, but that guy's not back. What? Okay. Alright, so now I've hit a checkpoint. I'm gonna go ahead and kill myself just to refill my health. So what do you think? Where do you think we go? Should I go right with all these enemies? I should. But wait a minute. What does Alia want? I feel a little wind coming from somewhere near. What does that mean? Wind? What does that have to do with anything? Oh no. Alright, let's see what we can do. Whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Secret area. Whoops, fell on the floor. Or fell next to the floor. There's actually an invisible floor there that you can stand on. And I kind of slipped a little bit too far away from it. Should be right here. Yep. This is the third Blade Armor part. One more being in Infinity Maginian's bonus area. But we'll be getting that when we get it. Whoops! Thought I'd make that jump. I don't have Hyper Dash. I usually have Hyper Dash when doing this stage, but I don't. Dang, look at all these guys. Whoa, that Reploid's just in air. Let me see if I can grab him. Wait a minute. I'm not going to be able to make that jump. Whatever, let's just... Oh, wait a minute. Look at that. Invisible platforms. I don't know. So this area has got two Reploids that are really, really annoying to get. I don't really like the... this is one of those areas where, whoops, Shadow Armor feels like its purpose is actually, you know, purposeful. In X5, for example, the Gaia Armor has a lot of purposes just to get items. However, in X6, the Shadow Armor is kind of pointless. This is one of these areas where I think Shadow Armor was designed, like, this is what, like, oh man, you're not going to be able to get through here without Shadow Armor. You actually can. By doing a jump off the very bottom of that ledge, and then doing a very precise air dash at the top of your jump. It's very difficult, and I'm actually just not going to bother with it, because I don't feel like trying and dying for 15 minutes. Alright. So let's get out of here. So I wonder what boss is going to be next. Let's see what weapon I'm going to use. Alright, Guard Shell it is. Totally didn't scroll like that on purpose. Alright, so let's see. Who do we get? Warning. Warning, warning, warning. Wait a minute. It's that guy again. Yep, it's Hymax. Abort your lame Abort your lame plan. And tell ISOC to do the same. I won't take orders from you. Oh, that's pretty brief conversation. Ah, shit, I took a hit. I took 2 hits, no. God damn it, you know I'm just gonna kill myself. Whatever I said earlier, forget about it. I'm just gonna kill myself. Start anew. Ready? Whatever I said earlier is not eligible for the first fight here. Let's do it right this time. Do the Hymax fight. Hymax 2 fight justice. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm using the charged guard shell to inflict damage. But you can't inflict damage without him being in stun, like stun mode. And the only way to stun him right now is to do a fully charged shot that will stun him, do no damage, and then the charged guard shell does the damage. Oh no, I did take a hit. I took 2 hits, dude. This is sloppy. Oh well, doesn't matter. No one's gonna even fulfill my request anyway. Hehe. Anyway. Dude, I'm bad. I've never done this fight in extreme mode before, so I'm not sure if I'll have enough charges to finish him off without recharging the guard shell. In easy and normal, you should have enough charges to finish the fight without doing a second fully charged guard shell. And he wasn't even in range. Couldn't hit him, he was a little bit too low. Oh, looks like I don't have enough charges. Even with that one miss, wouldn't have killed him. Ah, so this is his desperation mode. And now he's dead. That's high max. He's dead now. Or is he? Yeah, he's dead. Definitely dead. Or is he? Nah, he's fucking dead. I'm just screwing with you. So yeah, there you go. That, well, I'll show what it unlocks in a little bit here. No, I can't believe this. I'm superior to him in every respect. The speed, the power, and the body. An old robot like you can't beat me. This cannot be true. Wait, you can't escape. You ancient piece of junk, it's not over. I'll destroy you myself. For the time being, farewell. Cool down. We don't want to lose you. You may be damaged in the battle. Return to the hunter base now. Darn, so close, but I must be cautious. Roger that, I'll be back. Just kidding, he got away. Rip. Alright, so what are we going? Well done, Maverick Hunter X. You defeated my star creations. Who are you? Huh? I'm Gate, the new leader of Reploids. I aim for an ideal nation of Reploids only. I'm eliminating low Reploids for that. Hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. Do you realize what you're doing? The Earth can't be fixed without Reploids. I know, so this is the perfect time. I can bring a new age just for Reploids. This is my dream. I've been waiting for this. I won't let anyone get in my way. X, I'll give you a special treat. Since you proved your worth and ability defeating my investigators. I'll invite you to my laboratory. No more hiding. I'm sure you'll come, even if you know you'll die. I am waiting for you at my laboratory. Gate is behind everything. Stop his evil. We've located his, what was this area? We've located a secret laboratory. Let's stop the nightmares now. Not gonna go just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and complete the blade armor real quick. Then I will conclude this edition of my Mega Man X6 Let's Play. Yeah, we're back to Infinity Maginian, and I'm going to be heading into the bonus area real quick. But wait a minute, I'm also going to be fighting the bonus area boss, which is going to be the third of the alternate room bosses that I mentioned earlier. This one is also a familiar face, but we're going to not be recognizing him from this series. If you've played all the Mega Man X's, you'll probably know who he is. You don't need to have played one to know who he is, but if you played all of them, then you know who he is. He appears in Mega Man X5. To give a little hint. So here's the blade armor part. Grab this and head on over to the bonus area. Boom. Blade armor completed. I'm gonna go ahead and use the MR option here. This area is kind of a death trap. Especially for X. Since X doesn't have a double jump. Double jump helps with maneuvering there a little bit. So let's see, who is this? The familiar face is actually Illumina in the background. He comes back to life and you get to have like a one-on-one with him rather than fighting him from the distance. Just kidding, it's Dynamo. You are very impressive. Again. You know, it takes hours for me to come this far. I've been gathering nightmare souls at the risk of my life. I've been dying to become stronger. Do you want to challenge me? So it's Dynamo, he's back. His weakness is the Insuizan. When you do that, you get a nightmare soul. Each one gives you 200. You can only do that 3 times per battle. So since I've already done that, what I'm going to do now is die. Whoops. Just gonna go for the guard shell strategy there, but realized I had not enough health for that. So let's go try this again. Alright, what do you got? What do you got? It's perfect. And oh, he escaped. Get busted. So there you go. That's Dynamo. If you you might be wondering, like, if you go to another alternate path, what do? Just after you hit to the boss, you go nowhere? You just exit out like you would if you completed a regular stage? Not quite. You are way too strong. What actually happens is you just fight Dynamo again, and I'll show that real quick. I'll just go to another alternate area and fight him again. Why not? I got the blade armor, by the way. What parts do we have? Ah, life recovery. I should equip that. So on over to Commander Yamark. As I mentioned earlier when going through this stage the first time, this alternate area I usually don't visit. And that's because it's not required to visit to get 100% of the game. But I'm gonna head on over here. I've done this alternate area before quite a few times. And it's actually my favorite of the alternate areas because it's extremely challenging. Has very, very, very hard jumps. And I like the colors of it. And I also really like the stage. I think this is my favorite stage in the game. It's got a really nice theme to it, and it also has a very nice sound, like music. I mean, this is my favorite music track in the game, if I haven't mentioned that already. So I'm going to equip Yamar option here. Yamar option, whoops, to kill these mantis guys without having them respawn instantly, you need to use the Yamar option here. If you kill them with the Yamar option, they'll break away permanently. That's what I'm trying to do here. Alright, there we go, I got him. Boom. And boom. As I mentioned earlier, this Insuizan extends your dash a little bit by Insuizan at the very edge of a dash. Instead of falling directly like this, you Insuizan, and that kind of resets your state a little bit. And that way you can nudge forward just a tiny bit more. And that's how I made those 2 jumps there, by using that to be able to nudge forward just a bit to make the jump. So, wait a minute. I already mentioned this, but wait a minute. What's going on? Oh, we're fighting him again. Except he has different dialogue. How persistent are you, Dynamo? You're also persistent. Now that Sigma finished, I must survive by myself, by making use of the nightmare. The nightmare is too dangerous. Stop it. Then give me the nightmare soul, okay? Instead, I'm just gonna take yours. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's use some good old-fashioned saber dash cancel. And I died. This guy does actually do a lot of damage. Surprisingly. Wait a minute, let's see if I can get more Nightmare Souls. I've never tried this before. So if I ensues on him again after this other fight, will he spout out more? I'm gonna be honest, I've never tried this before. Oh no, he doesn't, okay. I wouldn't think he would, then you'd be able to like farm infinite Nightmare Souls pretty easily. Alright, he's dead. So yeah, that's the conclusion of this part. We opened up the final stages. We'll be tackling those in the next one. But you might be wondering, wait a minute, you forgot a Maverick. We'll deal with him later. Don't worry about it. You are too strong. See you later, Zero.